The piece of jewellery that I made for the At What Cost production was a 76 centimetre shell necklace made from Maireener shells, which are shells used in our traditional necklaces for Tasmanian Aboriginal women. I can trace my shell necklace making back to about 6 generations. Where we lived on Cape Barren Island, where I was born, we only had to walk down to the beach, which was like the length of a block, I suppose. And that was our beach. We could collect our shells from. To make a traditional shell necklace, we like to go back to the island where we come from. We go as a family of 3 and 4 and 5 of us, and we look and study the environment while we're there to make sure that where we collect from, we don't collect and clean it out, so we leave it to regrow. We take them home and put them in the freezer until we fly back home, and then we rot them out. And for the Maireener shells, we still clean in the traditional way. We put them outside for the insects to eat the little crustaceans out of them, and then we rinse them, and then we clean them in a chemical solution with a little bit of acid in it. It has to be quite precise as well, because you can burn the tips off the shells rather than take the outer coating off the shell. And then we would pierce them and then size them. And then, I would thread the necklace and it would take a good week. And then I put a little bit of oil on them, which is the last thing to make them look good. Traditionally, they used muttonbird oil or other oils on the island. Our mariners, they'd pierce them with the eye tooth of a kangaroo bone and threaded them with the sinew, threaded them onto sinew. Connecting the shell necklace to Palawa people and culture and practices is really an important link. If you look at what objects and what symbolism we have to identify ourselves, we have very few. It's amazing to use a traditional object, a shell necklace. It just absolutely identifies us as Tasmanian Aboriginal women, because it goes back to, Truganini. If you look at her and Fanny Cochrane-Smith, all of those earlier women made necklaces, and in that traditional way. So it very much represents us as women and our families. I think, this show will do Nathan proud, and it sounds great. So I'm very happy to be part of it.